Good morning. Today is the 29th, August 29th. Do you all know what today is? Does anybody watch these anymore? Today is a dad's death anniversary. So I hope you all have a good day, not too depressed or sad. Remember the good times. Remember the good times. Okay. August 29th. We're going to start with a daily reflection on the Old Testament. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Proverbs 29:18. In all gospel dispensations, the church has been led by visionary prophets who see the big picture and inspire the saints with a compelling vision of the future. We too can live with faith in the Lord and hope in the glorious gospel plan. We need more than a positive mental attitude, more than goals and dreams and personal mission statements. Those things may make a meaningful difference in our lives, but the Lord wants his followers to be people of faith, people who are obedient and worthy to receive personal revelation, people who draw upon the powers of heaven in humility, people whose confidence waxes strong in the presence of God. Vision and faith go hand in hand. When we have the meekness to look to him and live, we are blessed with a brief When we have the meekness to look to him and live, we are blessed with a belief in others and in life. We recognize humanity's potential for greatness, and we see beyond the here and now. Every worthwhile effort is fueled by faith in the Lord. All right, so today is a new week, which means we are out of Psalms and now we're in Proverbs. And from what I can tell, today is Proverbs 1 and 2. And from what I can tell from these, it seems to be like counsel from King David to his sons. And so it seems to be just like wise counsel, and from what I know about Proverbs in general, it just seems to be like wise little sayings, like Confucius or whatever. So, in Proverbs 1, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. If sinners entice you, do not consent. Those who hearken to wisdom will dwell safely. And then 2, the Lord gives wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Walk in the way of good men. All right, so basic of it is that we've got something here for chapter 1, verses 1 through 7, but there's nothing for 2. Let's see. The book of Proverbs contains a number of wise sayings from various authors and periods of time. Most of them have been attributed to Solomon. Successive chapters of Proverbs are not necessarily related to each other. In fact, many of the wise sayings, even in successive verses, are not related. Alternative readings from the Hebrew and other sources are included where needed in the Bible text. Okay, so that's kind of just some of the better known quotations from Proverbs are, and then it goes on and it just says there's just one here for 28. So we won't be using Ludlow this week because that's the only week we use Proverbs for. Oh my goodness. Then we go into Isaiah for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. But we can do it. We can do it. Okay. Also, it's the last week of August. What the heck? Okay. Moving on. Focusing. Proverbs 1:1-7. Trusting in God is the foundation of wisdom. You want to be wise? Learn fear. Acknowledge you are not the greatest. All right. When we trust in the Lord and fear Him in the sense that we have profound respect for His eternal wisdom and thus yield to His will in all things, then we can strive daily to keep His commandments and always remember Him, so that we are worthy to have His Spirit to be with us. Solomon was enormously prolific, and he spake 3,000 proverbs, and his songs were 1,005. The underlying theme of his teachings is that we must fear God and place our trust in Him rather than in our own understanding. Only in this way can we hope to become spiritually wise. In the course of his own life, as it turned out, Solomon was rather better at conveying wisdom than in becoming its leading practitioner. Nevertheless, there is much in his legacy that can benefit and instruct the honest seeker after truth. In the wisdom and strength of the Lord we can and will be led if we but trust in Him and not in our own limited perception or understanding. We should avoid the idea of being wise in our own eyes. Wisdom begins with reverence towards God. As we honor God, we begin our quest for wisdom. Wisdom becomes the attribute in our life that helps determine our choices, which inevitably makes us who we are. We are our choices. That's I don't want to say pointed, but that's, oh, so-and-so made me do it, or I had to do it because this, and this. And it's like, no. You are your choices. You made this choice. All right. That was Proverbs 1 and 2. And now I'm going to leave you with a prayer from a diary of prayer for August 29th. It is a prayer for courage. It is anonymous. O thou, the captain of my salvation, strengthen me inwardly and outwardly, that I may be vigorous with spiritual purpose and disposed to every virtuous choking. That I may be vigorous with spiritual purpose and disposed to every virtuous and gallant undertaking. Grant that I may do valiantly in despite of slothfulness or timidity, and that neither my fear of ridicule nor my love of popularity may make me seem to like what is not right. Be thou pleased also to fortify my spirit, so that I may meet life hopefully and be able to endure everything which thou mayest be pleased to send me. Also a good one. All right. Have a great day. Remember the good things. Try not to be too depressed. I love you all, and I will see you later.